2 years ago, we went to a gypsy ghetto in Sofia, Bulgaria, and we came out alive unscathed. A year ago, we were in the dangerous hoods of Tijuana, and we actually saw a narco shootout late at night in the Red Lake District. So we thought we'd test our luck in Europe this time, in the dirty streets of Dublin. Wow, look at the streets of Dublin. There was definitely some drug dealing going on here.
Are you a Christian?
Yes. You're Muslim?
I eat to Allah, praise Allah. Allah is the best, no man is God. Allah. I eat to Allah, Jesus is the messenger.
All right.
The son of God.
But isn't it haram to use?
You do me a favor, you just get a cup of tea, please, and when you're home, you share.
We're gonna go around the block and we'll do it, all right? We'll go around the block.
Lads, you're walking down the wrong fucking alleyway.
Really?
This is, you're going to be robbed in this alleyway.
Really?
Trust me on this. This is the wrong alleyway to walk down. This is, we call this Crystal.
This is
Right?
Crystal.
This is crazy, right? So if they know you're from a different country, they're going to rob you. Put that in your bag before you get around that.
All right. Thanks for looking out for us. The locals have warned us. They said this is Crackhead or Crystal alleyway. I don't know, maybe at night, but you know, we've seen the streets of Tijuana and yeah, this is nothing. You know, it is what it is, isn't it?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for blessing. Hot water.
It's milk and hot water. So where are you from?
Birmingham, UK.
You're from Birmingham.
Yeah, second city in the UK.
Why are you in Dublin?
Holiday went wrong.
What's it like living out on the streets of Dublin? It's a rough area.
You see, people like you make it possible to meet people like me.
You're Muslim. Muslims, I don't often see them living in the streets.
No, they don't. But I'm not living on the streets. It's only a temporary thing.
Yeah.
There's another Muslim chap called Mo.
If you want to tell
Quiet, be quiet, quiet. There's another guy I just talked to, Mo. He spent £85,000 on crack over the past year.
What's the preferred drug of choice around here? What do people...
Crack cocaine.
Crack cocaine and methamphetamine.
This is life in Dublin. It just starts pouring rain, pissing rain. And these guys, you know, live on the streets. What would your Muslim brothers say about you using, because, you know, that's haram, isn't it?
No. Nothing's wrong.
Nothing's haram. All right, be safe, gentlemen.
Yeah, round there, round again.
All right.
Jesus is all right.
You like Jesus?
I can't work out who's best. I still can't work it out today. I tried many times.
Well, talking to people on the streets is often a good way to get to understand the underbelly and the, you know, social problems with the city, but I can't understand the people living on the streets here. It's really tough to understand some of these accents around here.
I hostel, very nice hostel. One room, one person, breakfast, 6 o'clock dinner.
They take care of you here.
Yes, it's very nice.
Where are you from?
Poland. This woman, beautiful. It is, I arrested, oh, big time. Blah, 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 blah. I drunk, blah, 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 blah. Arrested, ja mówię, no, mówię, mówię, woman. Yes, woman and man. A woman kicked me. Boom. That is now disability.
Yeah.
Rent.
So expensive.
Yeah.
So here, this part of Dublin, it's called Merchants Quay. We've been told that there's a lot of charities that hand out food for the homeless. Spoke to this Polish guy here. You know, Polish people have, and Czech and Eastern Europeans have always been very grateful. They've always been very grateful for the opportunities they've been given in Ireland and the UK. But some of them have even returned back to Poland and all right, we had to compete for this. It was like Hunger Games, but we finally made it. We're on Guinness number 2. Brilliant. This is Dublin from above. Glorious Irish culture. I just ran into some ladies who I thought were Irish, but
we're from Wisconsin. I'm Irish. I mean,
They're
we're
from
Irish. Wisconsin. My kids are genetics.
yeah. Why do people from small town Wisconsin? Because we're both from small town Wisconsin.
Because on our bucket list.
You love beer.
That's right. That's natural.
So it's September. What are some things that have caught your attention? It's pretty cold here, you know.
Yeah, cold and rainy.
But it was cold in Wisconsin when we left, so.
My married name is Crimmy. I think that might be Irish. Not sure.
My husband's mother was O'Loughlin, so
All right.
definitely Irish.
And mine was Polish. Wozniak.
There you go.
Hi.
So in Wisconsin, the Polish and the German and some Irish from Chicago and the Czechs came up and they settled the land. So yeah, you guys, to the Irish people watching, we're basically the same as you guys. Deep fried corn, Irish stew, roast beef sandwich. This is good. We've been looking for this. We've been looking for the authentic place. We're in the rough areas of Dublin. Look at, we have a dog here, just playing by himself. Hey, let's go talk to this guy. Come on, man. Is this a rough area? We're looking for the roughest area of Dublin.
Why?
Just we want to go to a rough pub.
A rough pub?
Yeah.
Okay, we just want to go to a rough pub.
Just to banter with the Irish guys, you know?
In
For
a
Americans,
rough
we like roughies, yeah. We
want
like.
to see the culture.
Look at this guy. This guy's a rough dog, eh? Look at him.
He's a hard dog of the flats.
Look at him. These are the flats.
These are the flats, yeah.
Oh shit. This is where shit gets popping.
Well, yeah. He owns the playground. He rules it.
He's a roughie. Enzo. Hey, buddy. All right, Mick.
Cheers.
Good crack. You're a good crack. You're a good cracky boy, eh? You're a good cracky boy. That's a good boy. That's what's traveling all about. You got to come to the flats in Dublin.
Yep.
And you got to meet the real locals, man, with pit bulls that love swings. I've never seen a dog so happy to be on a swing, man.
Yeah.
What's her name?
His Moggy. He's all wet. It might sound strange, but I do shower him. Moggy! Have to go.
You shower him. You give him a bath.
No, I shower him.
Yeah.
Shower him. Hose.
Yeah.
If you think about it, cats around the house, bed clothes, sofas, clothes, washing powder, fabric softener, and then they lick it.
Yeah. Toxins.
Yeah.
So I wash them.
Right.
Yep.
You're a good dad.
So he's nice and clean.
Good cat, Dad.
They're called tuxedo cats.
Uh-huh.
You know, the black and the white. Tuxedo.
Yeah.
You know what a tuxedo
He's
is?
fancy.
Yeah, everyone says that.
What's this, man?
Broken bottle.
This is rough.
What the
You
fuck
got-
is happening?
YouTube?
Yeah. How do you call rough kids in Dublin? Scallywags? Scumbags.
There's a few down here. You're gonna see them down
All right, you guys, we found some scumbags in Dublin. These are the flats, right? What happens around the flats? Tell me.
Everything. Everything. Drug deals.
Sex trafficking.
You
want that?
Up the rock.
We did it! The Irish lads here, man, they're bringing me to dangerous territory.
Very dangerous, bro.
I hope nothing happens. Oh my gosh. These flats look rough, hey?
You can put your girl down there. Put your girl down there.
Holy shite. This was bombed out, you guys.
Yeah.
Bombings of Dublin.
Yeah.
This is
Look around and find out.
We just got done making friends with the guys from the flats here in the west side of Dublin. Yeah, shit gets real around here, you guys.
You're getting done, love. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me, ugly.
We ended our adventure in Dublin here in the Crack alleyway. So, what an interesting place. Well, we have to adventure into the countryside and go see the Deep Ireland. The Deep Ireland and the parts that are depopulated. I hope they exist. I hope there's something to see out there. venturing far west. We'll see. But yeah, a lot of crackheads here in downtown Dublin. Interesting place, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've even noticed that although the crackheads like to scream and get in fights, they're also very friendly. So moral of the story is everyone here in Dublin, for being a big city, is very friendly. And when we were at those council flats earlier, the kids were like, yeah, we can show you the dangerous neighborhoods. They brought us to the drug dealers. We couldn't film that, but yeah, we saw lots of drugs and cash and knives and all that good stuff that you see in the council flats. So,
But friendliest drug dealers in Ireland, I have to
yeah,
say.
they were very friendly, just like the crackheads of Dublin. So anyways, guys, we'll see you on the road tomorrow. So we finally left Dublin and we've came to the countryside. We have an abandoned castle here now. There's up to 30,000. Wow. Look at those birds. This is spooky. Man, just imagine this in Halloween. This is crazy. Oh, you can just see how the vegetation just takes over. It's so incredibly green here in the countryside, and I really want to see how farmers live. Look at this place, man. This is spooky. Wow, just next to an abandoned castle. Nice first impressions of the countryside. It reminds me of northwest Spain and Galicia. Well, we've made it to Roscommons. This is apparently one of the most rural counties. 65,000 people live in the entire county. It's landlocked. Our search for decrepit, abandoned, dilapidated is proving to be very difficult. I don't know, where are all the decrepit places in Ireland? I don't think there are very many. Everything's so nice, so clean. Families are out and about, very low crime. How are the prices in Ireland? Well, a slow roasted Irish beef. Hopefully this food's good, because it's kind of hit or miss with the food. I mean, but everything's well over 20 euros, plus beers are 7 or 8 euros. An individual is usually eaten, unless you want to eat kebab, which I don't want to eat kebabs, I want to eat traditional food. You're gonna have to spend 30, 40 quid on the low end. Taking your girl out, it's gonna be more like 70, 80 quid. It is what it is. It's not Spain prices, but yeah, people here make more money. All right, guys, get your salt and pepper, because there you go. That's why people here aren't fat. You guys are nice and fit. Anyways, we have the roast beef. How does it look? And one of these bread, like croissant pie things. Some taters. We got some taters underneath. So we've arrived to Ballaghaderreen. Locals, or I should say Polish people at the last town in Roscommons, told us their words. They said this is a shithole. So let's talk to some locals and see what it's all about.
I live in Dublin, but Dublin is very noisy and very expensive. I came here, the village, because it's quiet and the people is very kind here.
Okay.
Sorry about that, but I feeling like that.
No, I understand.
The people here is very kind.
We're just curious.
Yeah, we're just curious. We are tourists from the United States, so we're just going to know the deep Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't expect.
You are welcome. You are welcome here.
Yeah.
Wow. We just saw a funeral in Ballaghaderreen, and I learned in Northern Ireland, the Irish Catholics, the way they have their wakes, the way they, you know, mourn the people that passed away is generally with like a 3 or 4 day wake, and it's like a big party. And my father, his grandfather moved to Duluth, Minnesota, he said anytime there was an Irish funeral, it was a massive celebration, a massive party. You could see here in this town, yeah, that was a massive line. I don't want to film much more, but yeah, people here still have that sense of community in these small Irish towns. I met a guy off camera there and I asked him about the migrant situation. He said there's way more than they ever asked for here, and this was one of the first towns where they arrived. Not only Ukrainians, but yeah, Middle East and Africa. You know, Irish people are some of the most tolerant and accepting people, but when you have these small towns, you know, and you say, hey, we're just gonna dump a bunch on this small town, and there's Irish people that are homeless, of course that really upset a lot of people. So onwards we go. hate Christmas, man. These roads are so sketchy. Oh, I feel like we're gonna fall off when a car comes by, man. How do you Irish survive? This is like Latin America. This is the Latin America. Oh my God, slow down. This is the Latin America of Europe. We finally found the dodginess we were looking for. Hello. Hello. You know about the Irish potato famine in the 1840s. Was absolutely devastating, a total demographic collapse for the country of Ireland in a time when in Europe populations were doubling and tripling. This was just absolutely destroyed. Millions died and millions more immigrated to other countries like the United States, Britain, Australia. And the potato wasn't actually native to here, it was native to the Americas, but they could grow it here in this rocky terrain, this marshland. Hopefully my friend Zach there doesn't fall into a sinkhole, some quicksand, because that does exist out in these parts. In 1849, some 600 migrants were walking through here. You have to imagine there would not have been an asphalt road, just some herds of sheep going through here if they didn't eat them all because they were starving. And once they got to Westport, they were refused help, and that basically sums up the famine. It was really, really desperate time. And if it weren't for the famine, the cultural impact on the world, the Irish culture, the fighting Irish, the pub culture, the football culture, the rugby culture, just the generosity and the warmness of the people wouldn't have impacted parts of the globe like it has. So yeah, you come to a place like this and you're reminded of it here in Mayo County, a part that was really devastated by the famine. Top of the morning to ya. How's the form? So what can 120 euros, the cheapest lodging in basically the entire country, it seems, at this time of year, get ya? Well, actually it can get you something really nice. This is where we slept last night. A little camp setup, glamping, had the fire going. It was just pouring rain and it was really lovely because you could hear this stream down here. Now, why do we come here? Look at the stream. Wow. Man, the Celtic lands, Galicia, Brittany, parts of Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and Asturias. Wow, I love them, man. Something about them. But we came here because the Cliffs of Moher are a 20-minute walk. We have a Celtic man. The Celtic man would have thought, or he does think, that this was the gateway, the mystical gateway to the other world and maybe the afterlife. Wow, these are otherworldly. There's two types of tourists. There's the tourist who gets close to the edge and takes photos or YouTube videos. And then there's the tourist who sits back and behaves like a normal human being, or the Germans, right? The Germans say, don't do that. There's a bunch of Germans behind us. Don't do that, you must follow the rules. Anyways, you guys, I never thought YouTube would bring me to Ireland, but thanks to my good friend Colin from Clonakilty, the guy who loves Malaga, the bearded man, he's the one who invited me here. So I keep saying the Irish, man, they are a different type of people. Very, very friendly, very hospitable. Everyone says hi to you. In fact, if you don't say hi or good morning, top of the morning, how's the form, maybe it's even seen as rude here. So I like that about the Irish people. But we're gonna be going back to my bread and butter. My bread and butter being the Spanish speaking world. So that's my next adventure. I guess I'll see you guys on a different video from Ireland. Take care, everybody.